today I'm going to be filming a makeup collection video. Actually, I haven't filmed a makeup collection video on this channel. The first time I filmed it was actually on an old channel, which is not this one. So this is going to be this is going to be me showing you my collection and everything in it. It's not huge compared to some YouTubers, but compared to some non-YouTuber people, it's probably quite big. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. But I'm just going to show you everything that I've got. There's some products that I use all the time and some that I rarely use, and I'm just going to kind of whiz through them. I'm not going to really talk about them in much detail, but if I do any swatches, then I will put them in the overlay over the top of the video. And by the way, this festival makeup look, which is what I've done here, I've just filmed it, it's already up on my channel, so if you want to go and see how to do that, then please go and check that out. Should be my previous video. So I don't know what order to do this in, but first of all, I'm just going to show you my makeup bag. This is my main makeup bag. It is so cute. I got it from Primark, just like £3 or something, and it's literally the cutest thing ever. I love it, and it's got all my everyday makeup in it. Not really I don't wear all of this stuff every day, but it's kind of the options that I could go for in a week. So as for foundations, I've got two foundations, and I've got this one here from Primark, and this is just a medium coverage semi matte finish. And I've also got this one from Rimmel here, which is the Rimmel Match Perfection one. This one I like better than this one because well, you probably would expect that because it's more expensive, but this has got some protecting factor in it, and also it doesn't make me as oily as this one. So this powder from Rimmel, and this is the Clear Complexion. Yeah, the Clear Complexion powder, which I really like. I've also got two Natural Collection powders just because I stocked up on those once upon a time. I don't know whether this counts as like a makeup product, but this is the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm, and this is just kind of to prime my face, and I think it's pretty damn good at that job. I've got this NYX Lingerie lipstick. I'm actually wearing this now, as you can see, and that was part of my festival makeup look. I do like it, but it is quite matte. I've got this blue mascara, which is probably just one from, this is one from the collection. I don't use it because, you know, I don't want to wear blue mascara. The Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer, and this is just, I think it's slightly too dark for my skin tone because it does make my skin a little bit more orangey tone, but I think if I tan, then it's okay. And I'm not the biggest fan of that concealer, I am going to say. I don't usually wear concealer, but I recently bought it and I'm not the most happy with it, so I think if I'm going to buy another concealer, I'll definitely buy a different one. This is a matte foundation. This is a matte lipstick liquid one from Sleek, and I do also have another one, which is this one here. This one's in the shade Bittersweet, and it's more of a pinky shade, and this one is in the shade Velvet Slipper, and it's definitely sort of a deep purpley colour. I've actually put a little bit of the purpley colour sort of around the edges to line my lips for that makeup look. And they're quite drying, but they do last on my lips incredibly well. I've also got this soft matte lip cream from NYX, and it's just a red shade. Again, I'll put swatches and things of everything over the top if I decide to swatch them. And I don't really wear that much, but I do want to wear it in more videos because I think it'll look quite nice with certain items of clothing that I've got. I've got this Velvet Lip Lacquer from MUA. This is just a really nice nude colour. I do wear this an awful lot because it's really good for school, as you can't really see it as much as other lipsticks, but yeah, it's very good. It is quite drying, but I don't mind. This concealer from Rimmel, this is the Hide the Blemish concealer, and it's like a stick concealer, as you can see, and then it like goes on, and I haven't used this in such a long time, and I think the reason why I stopped using it was because it was hard to blend out, but I'm going to start using it again, and I'm just going to see what I think about it, because obviously, you know, if I suddenly think, oh my god, that's amazing, then I'll rebuy it. Got this lipstick here, which is from the collection, and it's a nice sort of purpley colour, and I've got concealer on it because I swatched it on my hand last night on top of concealer. So yeah, that's not one that I wear often because it's quite purpley, good for autumn though. There's another lipstick here, and this one is also from Essence. Actually, not also, this is from Essence, and I love the lipsticks from Essence. I think they're such good quality for what you're paying for. They're only like £2.50 each, so yeah, really good. And this one is a nice sort of pale purple colour, and it's in the shade Long Lasting 26, so it's the shade 26. Got this mascara here, which is from L'Oreal Paris, and my mum just lent this to me just to kind of finish up, and it's really good. I've got it on today. I only put a thin coat of it on today because I just couldn't really be bothered to put that much on. In fact, I might just put a bit more on.
You know, it's a festival makeup look that I did do, so I could have put a bit more on, Georgie, couldn't I? But yeah, once I finish doing this, I'll continue talking. But yeah, it's definitely building up, and it clumps. Not too much, but just sort of the right amount.
There we go. That's better. I've also got this lipstick from MUA. I really like MUA's lipsticks because they're only £1 and they come with the lipstick and also a little pot at the bottom which you can then dab sort of a little brush into and use as a lip liner. This one is matte and I think the matte ones are pretty poor quality, so I probably wouldn't recommend the matte ones, but they have got some more well, some non-matte ones, which I will show in a minute. I've got this gloss here, which is just a plain, simple purple lip gloss, probably from a child set when I was younger or something like that, that I've just kept just in case, you know, I want it or something. Some more lipsticks from Essence. This is in the shade number 6. This is probably my most worn lipstick. It is like a nice kind of purpley brown colour, but it's not too brown. It's quite sort of subtle, almost like a nudie brown. And then also from Essence, I've got another one, which is in the shade 28. And this is kind of more of a darker brown colour. And that's more for kind of more of a dramatic sort of lip colour look. If you want to have sort of a simple plain eye and then go for like a brown lip, that would look quite nice. I've got this lip gloss from Soap & Glory, and this is a very, very nice one, and I would probably prefer it if it was clear rather than pink, because if you put it over the top of like this lipstick, it would make it go kind of a pinky purple. So it is a very good lip gloss for making your lips look more like plump and more full, and it does tingle your lips, and it's absolutely amazing for sort of making your lips look a lot nicer. But at the same time, it does kind of mask over the colour that you've already got on. But wearing it on its own is really nice as well. This is one of the lipsticks I was on about from MUA. Again, only £1. It's just a very simple nude colour, perfect for school, and again, a lip liner thing at the bottom. I've then got this lipstick, which is definitely an old favourite that I haven't used in ages, but I did sort of salvage it out a while ago, and this is just a really nice sort of shimmery pink colour, and I think that's just a good everyday lipstick. I've got a lip liner here which just came with a casual set of something, so I'm not really sure, but it's alright. This is a Ted Baker lipstick, and my auntie gave it to me ages ago, well at Christmas, and it's that colour, but when you put it on your lips it's a really nice sort of shimmery pinky colour, so it does look really nice on your lips. Now for another MUA lipstick. This is a red one, so good for the Christmas months when you want to get into the festive colours. Yeah, that's a nice one for that. We got a mascara from Maybelline, and this is probably my all-time favourite mascara. It lengthens your lashes so much. I think it adds more length than it does volume, so I do really, really like that. I've got this lip liner from Primark, and it was really, really good. I really liked it until I came to sharpen it, and it won't sharpen. It just sharpens and snaps in the sharpener, so that is shocking, but it was only like £1 or something. Then I've got this lipstick here, which is from the collection. Is it? Do you know what? Oh yeah, it is from the collection, sorry. My mind went blank. I know all of these products at the back of my hand, but I just forgot. And this is in the shade Mulberry Burst. If you was around on my old channel, which was the one before this one, you would remember this little guy was talked about quite a lot. It's a MAC sort of lip gloss lipstick, and it's just a nice like red colour. It's just something quite subtle to put on. It looks quite strong in the pot, but you can put a little bit on, and it looks quite sort of a subtle glowy lip colour. From this bag, I've got my Soap & Glory mascara. I love the packaging, think it's nice and shimmery, kind of goes well with the whole vibe. Oh, I could have put gold with this purple look. Anyway, and I think it looks quite nice with that. So, Faberuni. So this is a little pot that I keep my eyeshadow palettes in, so I'll just quickly show you through those. I don't have that many eyeshadow palettes, but compared to some people, probably do. So the first one isn't an eyeshadow palette, it's a blusher, and this is a Collection Gorgeous Glow blusher. It's like a blusher and a highlight in one, and it's really good to just add a subtle glow if you want to just put a little bit on. Yeah, don't go heavy with it because it will look really strong. The Maybelline The Nudes palette, and this has just got some really nice gold shades in there. If ever I want to do sort of a gold eye look, I'll go for some of these. And I think the one I don't use is the black one. Then I've got the NYX blush palette. I have spoken about this in a couple of favourites videos because it's got so many varieties of colours in there. I've already spoken about it, but yeah, really, really good palette.
Before I'll kill you.
Okay, now I've got some Naked palettes to show you, so Urban Decay, and this is the Naked 3 palette. This is definitely one of my most used palettes ever. It's got so many really nice pinky kind of, all pinky but also cool toned shades in there. So I use some of these pinks most days, and then these ones as well. Actually, I've used all of these shades a lot, apart from this one at the end because it's more difficult to use, but I definitely use every single one of those shades, and this is definitely a good purchase from my mum for getting me that for Christmas. So thank you for mum for getting me that for Christmas ages ago. This is the Naked 2 palette, and I use this a bit less, but I still use it a lot. It's got some nice gold shades in there. That's a really nice one for autumn. A good purple one in there. It's just all around got a mixture of everything. So if you're looking for a palette with a mixture of everything in it. So this is the Naked 1 palette, and the brush that comes with it is shockingly awful, so we won't talk about that. But it's got some really nice kind of, I use this the least out of all of my eyeshadow palettes from the Naked palette, but it's got some really nice gold colours in there and some nice purple ones, and for this makeup look that I did today, I did use these blue ones at the end as well. So that's a good palette, but I definitely prefer the other two. Now for a palette that I really do love, I really do love this palette, and this is a Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and I really want to get some more Zoeva palettes because I love the fact that they're so compact. You have a selection of 10 shades to choose from. They're presented very nicely. It just satisfies the things that I like with organisation. It's just so neat and tidy. The names are underneath them. They're all organised, perfect circles, and yeah, it's just definitely what I really like. I love this shade here. These, all of them are just amazing. All of them. I use all of these. If you can hear anything, it's a boiler. It just turned itself on. So these are my makeup brushes. I've got some of these sort of rose gold colours, just simple plain ones from Amazon. They are like the fake versions of the Zoeva rose gold eyeshadow brushes. Makeup brushes. But yeah, I love the look of this. It just looks so cute, and it would look cute in the background. This Maybelline setting spray, it's the only setting spray that I've got, and I really do quite like it. I didn't put any on today because it's not like I want to set this in place. I'm going to take this on pretty soon. Got a set of some eyeshadows here. They're actually really nice shimmery ones, and these were sort of the basis of my makeup look here, and these are from LA Colors, so I think that's probably more a Primark brand, I'm not sure. I've then got these two little ones here, which I think are from Makeup Gallery, which I think's Poundland, and again I'm using this purple one here today and also that one, so why didn't I just say use both of them for this look. And they're very, very pigmented, and I'm very impressed with them for only £1. And then from Natural Collection there's this single eyeshadow, and it's a nice plain pinky colour. If you want to be more subtle, then you can use that, and again I did use this again today. I feel like I used all of my palettes on my eyes today. I've got this blusher here, which is just a nice simple blusher. I'm wearing that today as well. It's kind of a peachy toned blush, and I really am excited to use this even more. Now for highlighter, I've got this highlighter here, and it's a very nice glowy highlighter, and it's literally so shimmery. It's a nice pinky shade, and I would highly recommend it because they do blue toned ones, which I would love to try that one as well, and sort of more goldy toned ones, but the pink one's definitely really, really nice, and it's only £3. I've also got this little sponge here, just to let you know. I've got this white pencil here, which is actually for your nails, but I used it to do sort of the bits around my eye makeup today, so yes. I've got this little bronzy glow thing, which is basically just what I use it for is I just put my brush on it a little bit, and then I kind of like add it onto my face to like blend out my makeup and stuff, just because I like to like use a bit of this and blend it out, and it adds that really nice sort of bronzy glow to your face, particularly really good in summer. I've got this Collection pressed powder, and it's just a powder for darker skinned people, but for a darker skin tone than me, but I do use it as a bronzer. And I've also got my Collection contouring palette here. I've had this for a number of years, and I really do think it's quite good. It just does the job. I've got this palette from Primark, and this is an eyebrow palette and I love it. I think it works so well. I use all of the 3 shades in there, so it's definitely not a wasted product on me because I use all of them. And then this is the Maybelline like eyebrow kind of, there's a felt tip at this end, which I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but yeah, you can see that, which is really good and pigmented. And then it's got a pencil on the other end, which again is not as pigmented. I just broke it. Oh, never mind. It does, more does come out, but I did break it. But I don't use the pencil end as often, so it's probably a good thing I broke that end instead of the other one. And then I also have this eyeliner from Makeup Gallery, which is Poundland, and it's grey and it looks like this. And I think it works really well, very easy to apply. It doesn't dry up when you're putting it on, and yeah, I would recommend getting that because it's not a waste of money. Well, not for me anyway. Now this is for the makeup bag of stuff that I've kind of hidden away that I'm gonna get out in summer and not like use so much now. It is a mascara from Poundland, and it's actually worth me just throwing that out. In fact, I am going to. Do you know why? Because there's no product left in it, so why the hell would we keep it if there's no product left in it? I do not know. I've got this MAC lip gloss. I have got another one which I've already shown you, and this is basically just really sort of vibrant, and it's not the kind of thing I'm looking for right now. I'm not really into the vibrant things right this moment. I've got a blusher from Natural Collection, and it's kind of run out, but you know when products are like near the end and you know you're not going to use them, but then you still want to keep them anyway. That's this situation right here. I've got an MUA matte lipstick, and it's so nude, and because it's so matte I just don't like it. Basically I don't like it, okay? Don't need to explain it. I've now got this matte lipstick from Essence. It was ages ago my favourite lipstick ever, and it's such a nice purpley colour. It looks so nice with like loads of makeup looks, and it's gone to the end and I'm really sad, but I'm keeping it anyway just in case. There's also this, basically this little, what do you call it, moisturises your lip thing, something like that. There's a foundation here. Oh, I lied, I said I only had 2 foundations, I've got 4. This one's from Lidl, and I could probably just throw this out, but you know when you like run out of your other foundations and you're like, damn it, I need to quickly go and find some, I could just use that for those moments. And then this here is from the collection, and it's a matte one, and it's shockingly awful. Like, don't even think about this. I don't know, is it just me? But it's just so watery and it's like curdled milk. It's horrible. Then there's this lipstick which is a really nude one from the collection, and I've just decided to put that in there. This highlighter here, which is from Benefit, it is really good, but at the minute I'm just obsessed with my MUA one that there's no point in me having 2 highlighters out at the same time. So I put that in there for the summer, and I think this would be a perfect one for summer months. So I'm going to use that then. So that is everything. Oh my lord. I have a lot of makeup. I have so much more makeup than I thought I did. I know I don't have as much compared to like Zoella or even just some smaller YouTubers. I literally have nothing compared to them because they get sent it all. But that is my collection. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you on Monday for another weekly vlog.